let's talk about 250 categories. We pick 3 and we put 2 back and we talk about 1. Let's see what we've got. Give them a shake, give them a shuffle. I've lost my pretty tin because I've got 250 calories. It's a good dinner, isn't it? 250 calories. I've got 250 categories now and they don't fit in my tin. So let's see what we have got. I hope it's not as traumatic as the last one. Favourite butty. For anybody that doesn't understand, butty, I'm a northern lass. Sandwich. I've got 4. Chuck that one back in. How will you be remembered? This is going to follow on from the last one, and I've got to do it now. Would you like to remember your whole life? Got to do it. So we'll have that one. My previous video, and I must post these in order, otherwise this one won't make sense. My previous video, I spoke about my mother's death when I was 5. My mum drowned. I was there that day. I know what happened, and I blocked it. I have been to 2,000 mediums. I got sucked into spiritualism, which is another conversation entirely, which I'm not going to do in this video. But I was sucked into spiritualism for 7 years, trying to find answers that I never had. I grew up quite affected, obviously, traumatized, with problems, with issues. And I've always wanted to know, to remember that day. I've been through regression therapy. It's something that has always been with me, and I will die without the answers. I would love to remember my whole life, from the painful minute of birth through early trauma. I remember a time when there were bloody bandages on the floor in my mum and dad's bedroom. I remember being put up on a bar at 2 years old and forced to dance. Shirley Temple was huge at the time. I was born in 1963, 1965, little toddler. My dad put me in a pink dress and like a ballroom gown, put me on the bar, made me sing and dance for the customers. We owned a hotel. We owned 2 hotels. We had the Ulverston. No, we had the Grapes in Ulverston and the Britannia in Dalton, which is now a house. I would love to buy it. So yes, I would love to remember my whole life. I had 2 unsuccessful marriages. Maybe I'd like a bit of forethought with those, to not do things differently. Well, the second one, yeah. The first one gave me my son, so I couldn't ever say that I wouldn't want to marry my husband. But maybe I could have done things differently if I remembered, if I had a bit of foresight there. I've been in several abusive relationships. I've had a stalker and a con man. I mean, unbelievable stories, which I will probably tell at some point. Why not? I tell everything. I'm an open book. Yeah, and then I've had the wonderful times. I'm an author. I've had 21 books published. Everyone is like birthing a child. I've had fantastic holidays. I've only done England, Europe and North Africa. I'd like to travel further afield, but the holidays I've had have been spectacular. I've sailed, is that the right word? Flown. I have flown in a hot air balloon over the Nile at dawn. I've done some amazing things, and yeah, I'd like to remember my whole life, particularly one day of that life. Anyway, that's that one. Nice chat.